Abby here of Polyspiral Website Design and Hosting and SEO. I'm going to talk about algorithms. Now, algorithms are not magical. They're not, ooh, the algorithm did this, did that. Algorithms are just a set of rules. So, for example, when I set up my to-do list for the day, I put all the security stuff I've got to do first, any bug fixes. Those are the things that go to the top of the list. The second on the list is anything I don't really want to do, don't enjoy, get that out of the way. Third on the list is anything that's enjoyable, it's going to take me a long time to do, get to that last. So I save the good to last. That's kind of an algorithm. It's a bunch of algorithms. It's a bunch of decisions based on how I deal with data. That's all an algorithm is. How does that apply to your website? Well, Google is trying to make a website or trying to make their search results as useful as possible. They don't want to list websites that are packed with keywords that don't make much sense. They don't want to list websites where there's a lot of links to that website, but the website isn't necessarily of good quality. How do you determine quality? Well, it's useful information that's written in an easy, understandable way. And the way Google does that, it might now be AI, but in the past, it was a set of algorithms. So it's the same for when you're using Facebook. The more you like and the more you share, the more you comment about the discussions that you have in groups, if a lot of that is about cats, for example, you're going to start seeing a lot of things about cats. Google is kind of doing the same thing with high ranking or decent websites. So websites that whether the spelling is good, websites where they download fast, where it's mobile friendly, where the contrast between the text and the background is easy to read, for example. So you haven't got, say, red on black, which is hard to read. You can make your website pretty much within reason algorithm proof or algorithm change proof if you make your website useful. So think about the person who is looking for your services. What problems do you solve? I always say this in videos. It's so annoying, but it's repetitive, but it's true. It's true. It's true. Your website should just be really, really useful to the person who's trying to find you. So what do you offer? What problems are that? They might not know you even exist yet. They might not know, oh, I didn't know I needed a website designer. I thought I could just do it myself. Or I didn't know I needed someone to build my shed because I was struggling with it. And they go on the internet, how to build a shed, and they find your website. I can build your shed for you. Oh, that's brilliant. I can use that person. So it's just the same old, same old, same old. You can make your website algorithm change proof by making your website as useful for people as possible. Now, you might need a website developer for some of that to make it mobile friendly, to make sure it downloads fast. Google knows if your website isn't secure. That's something a lot of SEOs miss out on, the technical SEO stuff, which I kind of specialize in. But the content that you write, think about the person you're writing for. How can you help them? If they're in the room with you and they're saying, yeah, but I don't know if I need you because what if you charge me a lot of money? You could say, well, the ballpark figure is this. And you get return on your investment because you get this, this, and this. Allay their fears and explain what you can do that's different from your competitors that helps them. So make your website algorithm change proof by making a useful website. So you are, to a certain extent, at the mercy of the algorithms, but as long as you don't use black hat SEO, which comes from cowboys, apparently. The cowboy films, the men of the black hats were not good. As long as you don't use black hat SEO, as long as you don't buy backlinks or you don't keyword stuff, you don't do bad things, as long as you make your website serve the people you're trying to reach, you can't go wrong. Really, it is as simple as that. So Arthur C. Clarke once said, sufficient technology is indistinguishable from magic. It's the same for algorithms. They're not magic. Just make a useful website and you can't go wrong. But if you need any help, that's what I'm here for. Please come to me, please ask me questions. I want to build your website, I want to look after your website, but I'm always happy to give free advice.